everybody, Freddy Plush Show here, and in these review videos, I'm going to start representing myself as my first, not my first, but one of my favorite plushies is System Bonnie, because he was one of my, newest ones when I was first starting to collect, so he's very, good to me, and I like controlling him, and he's basically just me, but as a red rabbit. Bro, imagine this is, my icon's, data form, oh, boop, oh. Hey guys, look, it's me in the digital world. That'd be crazy. But it probably wouldn't. It'd probably be Livewire. I don't know. But today we are here to review 2 new customs that are from the Ruin DLC, not including Cassie, because I already made a separate review video on her of the AR glitchy thing that you see when you put on the mask. If that's not out yet, wait for that to come out and then go watch it. This dumb cat. The cat wants to be in the video. Anyways, if it is out, I recommend you go watch it and give it a thumbs up. I think that's the video. I saw some things. Alrighty, after giving that cat some pets that it wants and then leaving me alone, I can finally make my video, and I should probably hurry up before it comes back. Alright, so we're gonna start off with one that took me a little bit. Took me a little tricky, took me a little brain power, because I don't usually use my brain power for this, but this one actually involved a actual head pattern instead of making the body from scratch and then using one of my signature circle heads like Cassie's made from. Yeah, this time I actually improved. I've been trying hard and hard, more and more every day to get these patterns accurate until I can finally make my custom where it looks actually Funko accurate. So, as you can tell, this is Glamrock Bonnie, the one that we see in the cardboard cutout in the Monty ride, and the destroyed one that everyone keeps on popping up everywhere on YouTube. I can tell everyone really likes the character because it's everything everyone talks about now. Whenever there's endings or things that they need to talk about in Security Breach, they always, or the Ruin DLC at the very least, they never forget Glamrock Bonnie. So, we're gonna make a custom, or I made a custom. I actually made a little tutorial video, but then forgot I made one. Forgot I was working on one and kind of didn't finish it. I think I was on the step of the body. I already made the head. So anyways, it was going to be a fail. So I never saw a point in continuing it. This time I actually got better instead of just making this whole body and then turning it inside out and stuff. I think it looks nice. There's a hole right here because I was playing with it. Not in a video or something. I was messing around with it and I broke it, kind of. But I can glue it back together. This is made out of hot glue. I can just glue that together. And there's a hole back here that I would actually like to keep. Not forever, but just for a little bit to stuff it up a little more. Or it's filled with stuffing enough. And unlike my other ones that are made from scratch, hold on. Dang it, might be because it's tilted. Hold on, let's head to the floor. Look, it worked before. You worked before. Stand. I swear to God, he stand before. Or sat before. He sat before on his own, I swear to God. Why don't you want to sit now, big camera shy? Ow. There we go. I'm gonna get back to the review video. Jesus Christ, thing's a piece of work. Also, oh, sorry, Vanny. Or Cassie with the Vanny mask. I used a baby blue for this because a lot of people were using a lightish kind of blue for it. And to be honest, Glamrock Bonnie basically just steals Toy Bonnie's colors, kind of. Kind of looks like Toy Bonnie, to be honest, because it has, because the FNAF plush that have a Toy Bonnie has those long, one piece of inner ears. And it's a light shade of blue with, red eyes and, a weird formed muzzle. And they got light blue on him, he's a, anyways. I think this is a light blue, I'm pretty sure. It's actually a baby blue, that's what this color's called. That's what I've seen it been called. I never had any blue, but then you might be asking me, oh, then how did you have enough to make this, or the hands, or the legs? A long time ago, I was going to make a video called FNAF 1 Plush, where it's basically FNAF 1, but a plush version. And I used a giant sheet of blue felt, put a bunch of stars on it, and then put a bunch of white stars on it from different shapes, and then made a little area for Foxy to poke out of. And I've kept that ever since the video. And to this day, I don't have it anymore because I ripped it up for this. But if you turn one of these legs inside out, you'll see one of the stars. Hold on, let me try to feel. It's this leg. Yeah, it's this leg. That's the stars on it. There are also some stars on here, but I had to cut it a lot shorter. Like, see? That's what that white thing is. It's a star. I had to use the back side because it's glued on. They're glued on, which was trickier. But yeah. Basically stars like these. Like the one on Bonnie's stomach, but white. And it was all over the place, but I'm glad I had that because I was able to use it. So the head is a Glamrock Freddy pattern, poorly put together. I think I did a decent job at the very least for my first time using an actual head pattern. For my first time, it wasn't like this when I used my body. It was very bad and I didn't like it, but I really like this one. I really like it. I think it's pretty good, and to me, very unique how I was able to use a Glamrock Freddy, a Freddy head pattern, to make a Bonnie. I think this is very nice to me, and this is one of my dearest customs. I won't be saying that when I get better at this. So, I've noticed that Ruined Freddy doesn't have a head, so I took off the head. So I'll be making a full video on remake on all of them, all of my Ruined characters. Basically, I would say basically a compilation of all the ones I made so far, but nah, because then you won't see the updated versions. But I took off the head, and then my head's bothering me. My thoughts are bothering me. My consciousness is saying, take it apart, use the pattern, take it apart. I'm like, oh my god, fine. So I took it apart and never expected to use it, because, well, last time I tried to attempt that, it was a Fred Baron. Jesus Christ, my brain was somewhere else. But thankfully, I kept the Freddy head pattern and used it for Glamrock Bonnie. And while I was putting them together, I actually put the pattern and Freddy piece together, so that was kind of like, it kind of helped me, kind of like a tutorial, kind of helped me. And I was able to make this. I think it turned out pretty good. There was a giant hole in his head because of the hat is supposed to be there, but I didn't want that, so I just covered it up in baby blue fabric. Also, I used the wrong side, so that's why it looks a little funky. I'm glad that I did this side though, because it's like a furry. I originally used the light blue, this color, for the muzzle, but I noticed his muzzle was white, so I changed it to white when I was also thinking of adding a tooth, but knowing Funko, they probably wouldn't give him a tooth. So I gave him his black nose with his 3 freckles. I didn't want to give him actual whiskers, because I tried that and it looked very ugly. So he does have, and I noticed he has these little like 3 dots on him, and Funko would probably do it anyways. So yeah, after that, this one was pretty easy. There was no like stars on it or anything. It was basically just cutting a skinny, long rectangular piece and then gluing it around the head. And trust me, I have been very bad at gluing bands around things, around like Freddy hats or heads or anywhere. To be honest, I've been pretty bad at that. I think now really improved. Also, these are Bonnie eyes, but I Sharpie them of red to look a little different. And yes, I know this one looks a little wonky. Don't comment that. I made his long ears with the long inner ear piece, the one piece inner ear thing. And then I made his little ear piece, his earring. Then I made him his little fluff of hair, which is actually the same. Like, it's actually like this type of material. It's not like this type of weird like look. It's actually like both fuzzy and furry. And it can stand properly since it's glue holding both pieces together. I think that's pretty unique, also. Also, this cheek kind of puffs out a little because so much stuffing gets to it. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, there are holes everywhere on this plushie. After this video, you're getting a tune-up. We're gonna take some stuffing out of you too, so there's not bursting holes everywhere. Because that might be one of the problems where there's too much stuffing and the plush bursts open. That's always a problem with my customs. Anyways, moving on to the body, it is a normal Funko body. I tried to remake Glamrock Freddy's, but it's basically just a normal Funko body with red felt to make the body base, and then I used the same fabric that I used for the band and stuff to make the legs. After that, I glued them on, put the feet on, and then worked on the hands, or the arms, basically just cutting this piece of fabric again, and then gluing these on. And then after that, I glued this little piece on, stuffed the legs and stuff, and then glued these on. Then, a long time ago, I bought these little pack of stars for a Moondrop custom, but since Funko made official Sun and Moon plushies, I don't need those anymore. So now they're just lying around. And I had a small one that probably would have fit better, but this one fits a lot better. I found a yellow star, sticker thing I have lying around, and I glued it on as his base because he does have a star in the middle of his chest. That's a detail no one misses. I'm debating on adding the armbands. You guys should probably go comment on that post if I should or not. And then this was going to be a struggle for me, but it was pretty easy. I originally made a shape for it, but then I didn't work with it. It didn't work right. So then I just cut it into little pieces. So I glued the shoulder pads on, and then I glued this little piece on. It's pretty weird if you look at it from the model, but it's pretty, for me it was pretty easy to remake as a plush. Yeah. Alright, now that you're gone, let's go fix you up. Ow! Gosh dang, my knees are hurting. I put pillows. Huh? Oh, nice. Anyways. Next up is the Vanny mask. And it fits Cassie's face, actually. We were hoping it fits Cassie's face, and it fits pretty good. We have to make it look nice on her face, but if you look at the actual side, she's looking into pitch black. Yeah, let's take this off real quick. Flip, flip, flap. There are actually little needles implanted in there. They're not glued on. I can always remove them. Because if I do glue these on, they're forever going to be stuck on there. If I ever want to touch the mask or something, or if I drop it, these little things will stab me. They're pretty sharp. So this is Cassie. You already saw her in the review video. And if you haven't, if it's not out yet, it's coming out soon. So hold your horses, everyone. Hold your horses. Hold your badoink-a-doink, or whatever. Alright, I'm going to take the needles off, and we're going to review this peacefully. Alright, after taking the needles out, we got the full Vanny mask. Now, I actually went on a few details. I went on a few images. If my camera will focus. Is my camera going to focus? Yep, it's focusing. It's just a little blurry. But I went on a few images to get what I got. For one, I made this shape while looking at the face. And I got the little tufts of fur, the cheeks. I really go into detail about how good this is. And it's pretty good. Then after that, I kind of recreated a little, but a little smaller in black felt. Because I was originally going to do a darker gray that I usually use for my endos and stuff, but I didn't. I used black, and I think it looked pretty good. After that, I got the silver that I have lying around, and I think it was a nice thing to use because I made this little piece. I don't know what that is, maybe for the forehead to rest on. And then I made this I think the speaker thing that you speak through in the mask. And then I made this little I don't know what pieces these are. I think this is the piece that surrounds the mouth so it can fit on. Because there's no band on in the actual game. So I think just a lot of this iron stuff is just to squish on the player, not squeeze you could die from it, kind of get the right size and shape of the wearer's face and then fit on, instead of you having to adjust it and stuff. And then I added the red eyes, and then I added the two. There was 3 lines on it for speaker, but I added 2 because I can only fit 2. After that, I got to the front, got some brown felt that I bought, glued this shape around actually, and then cut it to how I was gonna like it. And then I added the red eyes, and then I added the eyelashes, then I added the little whiskers. Then I made these 2 rectangle pieces, and then cut them with a little rounded at the end, so I could glue them on, and they blend in with the mask. And then after that, I put brown as the inner ears, because to be honest, that's what it kind of looks like, even though it looks like the piece itself is brown. It's not. I can honestly tell. And then I made these little sharp cat ear kind of pieces, and then glued it on. And then I did that with the other one, and then you get the illusion that they're rabbit ears that are bent. After I added the eyes too, I added a little dark eye thing that you can see through instead of just putting black felt there. After that though, after adding the ears on, I made the mouth, and it has this little it's just the shape. After that, I made the tooth with the tooth. I don't know why I changed the voices. I put on the tooth with the red tongue, added the lines. Then instead of making another muzzle or something like that, I just added a little nose and then made the little line down. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good object plush thing. I think this is a good plush accessory, including the back, which is very nice. Very well done with the silver that I made, the 2 red eyes. I really like the back. It really goes to accuracy. I actually went on a few clips. This is the one that I used for the back of the mask, if I remember in editing. And this is the one I used in the front. I actually just used the normal help wanted, but kind of got some recognizable features from the one that's in the game. But yeah, I just use those 2 models and photos, and that's what I used to form this little thing. I think it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. Although it sucks because it doesn't like stay on Cassie's face. Like I have to use, like you saw, little dart things. But if you can slowly put it on and don't shake the plush a lot, it can stay on for a little. And yeah, that was the Glamrock Bonnie and the Vanny mess review thing. We will have another review video coming that isn't one of our customs. So yeah, we're gonna be working on some FNAF plush videos now. So thankfully we have a lot planned. We actually filmed a Ruin Part 2, so expect Part 2 to come out soon. And then we're gonna film a few more videos because while we were in the hospital, we thought of some cool new ideas. Because they gave us some stuff and they're just giving us like random stuff, and it got me a few ideas. So expect that soon. Yeah, and some future videos might have some cameos, like me with Vanessa mask and Glamrock Bonnie over there. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you guys are wondering, what are we gonna do with our old Glamrock Bonnie? We made an old one. If we find it, pop a photo right there in editing. That's our old one, because we based it off a few fan models. If you're wondering what are we gonna do with that custom, we're gonna give it to our friend Plushbot. This guy. Hopefully we didn't show his actual face. His channel will be linked in the description. Go subscribe to him, and go subscribe to his friend. Pop up his username, and his channel will be linked in the description. So yeah, go subscribe to those 2. They're good friends of mine. And yeah, thank you guys for watching the video, and we hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on if you want to see more content like this. And yeah, comment down below if you have any favorite FNAF characters that you would like me to make, and I'll make a review video on them. But there are some strict limits, and obviously I'm not going to make characters I already made. But if I already made those characters, I'll just review them. Like, for an example, the Blob. If you ask me to make the Blob, and I already made him, which I did, I'll review him. Music Man, I'll review him. But if you say something I don't have, like Candy Cadet or Matt Bot or Streety Bot, I'll make him and review them. But don't actually count those guys, you little slick bastards. Okay, just kidding about the bastard part. He's a bad icon for a Freddy plush. Oh, shut up! Here, I'll be taking those 2 antennas. Those are my alien antennas! Too bad. They're mine now. Meh. Alright, whatever. Yeah, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and all that stuff. Click the notification bells. Comment if you have any FNAF characters that you personally like that you'd like us to make. We'll make a review on them. Also, we bought a cool little custom plush from Mercari, and we're not only excited because it's actually made. Like, this is the first custom plush that's not from us. Like, usually we'd be like, yeah, but then I can't give the credit and stuff. I actually can give out credit because I've never been more excited for a custom plush. Like, in the making of my own, I'm always like, yeah, this is nice, this is alright, but I'm just excited because, I got Freddy Gang plush shows. Sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. Freddy Gang plush shows, or Freddy Gang, to make me a custom plush. That's right, guys. I got him because on Mercari, he put in a custom plush commission, and I was the one that took that slot and asked him to make me a special character that I need for one of the FNAF AR skins. And to me, it's too complicated to make. And now that I'm starting to get paid more, I could probably pay a bunch of other people to make me FNAF skins. Like, I could probably pay Party Time or Jacob the Cat or Glitch Productions to make me characters that I have trouble making. Like Swamp BB, Woodland Toy Freddy, a Dr. Rare Not Toy Freddy, and a Jetpack BB, Clockwork Ballora, Rana Plush Up. Alright, I think I can make those characters, actually. I refuse to make the clock characters. Like, what would I use them for? Time travel video? As if. We have 2 more time videos. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, you didn't see the schedule? No! When are we filming those? I came up with a few new time travel videos. Then let's, like, the animatronics, the Fazbear 1 gang, like, exploring their past. Like, you aren't gonna be in it. No. But, like, Glamrocks. What? Glamrocks? FNAF AR. FNAF AR! I'm a part of that! You wouldn't be in it. What? FNAF AR. What else? The Wizards, the Toys, the Phantoms, the Nightmares. Sister location where they just explore the games and explore their different time dimension, future, past things. Oh. My God, bro. We already did a time video. We've done like 2 of those already. Actually, I think we did 1, or maybe 3. I don't know. I can't remember. Time problems. I can't believe this. We're making so much more. Oh my God, bro. So are we gonna make like Dr. Rarenaut or Dr. Rarenaut Toy Freddy or something like that, or Jetpack BB? No, we are not commissioning anyone to make those. Oh, thank God. But I will be making Woodland Toy Freddy and Swamp BB. You're gonna what? You're gonna what? Yeah, I'm gonna make them. No! Like and subscribe! Like and subscribe!